team member Daniela Aspelling.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Herbalife online training event. My name is Daniela Aspelling, and it is my greatest pleasure to open up this call and kick it off for you this morning. I'm so excited for everybody that's joined us this morning. We have set up for a sensational day, and we've got so much in place, so just get ready to be super excited. We're going to hear more about our amazing Herbalife nutrition products. We're going to hear more about the marketing plan and building a business. We're going to hear stories from so many different people to inspire and motivate us. And we are going to end off the day with an incredible special guest who has so much to give us and so much to teach us. So just before we get started, I'm just going to tell you my story quickly, and then I'm going to introduce you to our first speaker. So as I say, I got started 8.5 years ago because I was looking for an opportunity. I studied graphic design. I did 1 month's internship, and I absolutely hated it. And I was horrified at what I was going to potentially earn. So I was looking for an opportunity. I stumbled across Herbalife, and I got started on the products. Quite skeptically at first, but within 2 weeks, I was just absolutely in love with them. And that was because my energy started to improve. I started to wake up earlier. I stopped napping in the afternoon, and I just started to feel so great during the day. Really, really great and happy, and you know, just felt like I could cope so much better because my energy was good. And my first person to notice was my mom, who was also my first customer. About 2 months in, my digestive health started to improve, and then, you know, about a year in, I also shaped up and dropped 10% body fat, and I've been able to keep that off all this time. So as I say, my mom was my first customer just simply because she saw my results on the products and how I felt. And I got her on the product, started to help her, and it just grew and grew from there. And it's just been amazing. There's been incredible travel. I've traveled all over the world with the company. Honestly, too many countries to name in such a short story. But just off the top of my head, I've been able to take my mom and dad overseas with me. I took my mom on a fully paid for vacation. My dad then met us afterwards. I took my brother on a fully paid for cruise. And last year, I took my husband on a fully paid for vacation to Turkey. And, you know, that's just some of the travel that I've been able to do with this amazing company. And other than that, just to work in something that I feel passion and purpose for every single day has been the best thing ever. It's the most rewarding work I've ever done. And it's also so much fun. So I work with an incredible team of people who are also my best friends. We have fun every day. We have incredible experiences along the way. And, you know, I'm just so fortunate to be 8.5 years in living an absolutely amazing life, but also just getting started. And, you know, just for me, the biggest thing was to be able to find something that I'm passionate about and that I love to do, but also it gives me the ability to create whatever type of life I wish. It's just so amazing, and I'm so grateful. So I'm going to hand you over to our first speaker of the day. She's incredible. She's amazing. I adore her. She's one of my absolute favorites. Our first speaker for today, the incredible Millionaire team member, Tebogo Maropa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tebogo Maropa. I was born and bred in the Dust District of Haramkua. I've got honors degree in industrial psychology. However, I used to work for a large insurance company. However, I was very, very broken. They used to cut off my electricity when I got started. I used to take 2 buses to work. I started off part-time. I made a profit of 6,000 francs. That got me very excited because I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Now everything has changed. I work around my kids, and the Herbalife enabled me to take them to a private school. Our home has been paid off. I shop overseas and I travel the world with the love of my life. Thank you, Herbalife. Today I've been given an honor to tell you about how Herbalife got started. It was started by a gentleman by the name of Hughes. His mother, he lost his mother at a very young age. She died trying to lose weight. That's when he vowed that he'll find a safe way of people to use trying to lose weight. That's when Herbalife started in 1980. Now we are in 96 countries. He lost his mother at a very young age. She died trying to lose weight. That's when he vowed that he'll find a safe way of people to use trying to lose weight. That's when Herbalife started in 1980. Now we are in 96 countries. Our why is to make the world healthier and happier through good nutrition. And then we provide a global business opportunity. And then we've got a scientific advisory board with 300 scientists working on our product to make sure that they're safe for everybody to use. And then we've got the Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Louis Ignarro. We've got our amazing products. We are over 90 countries, and then Herbalife has been around over 3 decades. We are 40 years old, and then all over the world. And then we've been operating in South Africa over 25 years. We've got support structure, both online and offline. And then first month we made sales of $2 million. And to date, in sales, Herbalife is worth more than $7.7 billion. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. I'll hand over to our wonderful MC.
Have you had your shake today? Let's find out more about nutrition with product training from millionaire team member Suzara Prinsloo.
Thank you to Bohon covering the company so thoroughly. Hi everyone, I'm Suzara Prinsloo from Bloemfontein in the Free State. It's such a joy to wake up with body confidence and vitality every single day. At the age of 47, having 2 kiddies aged 2 and 6, both my husband and I completely appreciate the fact that Herbalife helps us to live a healthy, active lifestyle. It wasn't always that easy for me though. Working in the sports industry in management was long hours and trying to do good all the time, only resulting in struggling to control my weight. For me, getting onto the Herbalife nutritional products, fixing my breakfast, and learning about a balanced lifestyle changed everything. The energy and vitality and just the way I see life completely changed in the last 17 years. The business side for me, I was skeptical. Coming from a corporate career, thought I couldn't do this until I came to a day just like the one you're having today. Step by step being explained how to help people, how to develop a team, just made it easy for me to go out, have 20 customers out of my friends and family in the very first month, and immediately start developing my team. Now, 17 years later, my husband and I work together around the kids from home. We love the freedom that this opportunity gives us, and also that we can design our future and leave a legacy for our kids. Today, it is a pleasure and a privilege to share with you what we consider the true stars of Herbalife Nutrition, the products. The products are not just thought up and put in the market. The company makes so sure that we get the best possible products. They have something called seed to feed. It means everything about the product, from the moment it is a seed until we actually eat it, is controlled for quality, it's checked, and cellular nutrition is actually what we get when we use these products. 1 out of every 3 meal replacements now bought is a Herbalife nutritional meal replacement. Not only that, the company is winning award after award from different publications and associations around the world every single year. Let me show you some of our products so that you may actually be surprised with the vastness of the Herbalife range. So, you can put a stamp of approval on every single day of your life when you started the Herbalife way. You will hear about this today. The company also has something called targeted nutrition, which really enhances your journey to a healthy, active lifestyle. Snacking was something for me, I never did, but in Herbalife, there is so many options, from iced coffee to soup, and if you're a sweet tooth, the protein bars. Sports nutrition, a big one. Sports people love Herbalife Nutrition, age 24. It is researched, third-party tested, no banned substances, and trusted sports association approved. One of my favorites is the Herbalife skincare and personal care. It's wonderful to be able to also look to look after the outside of your body, not just the inside. Today you have the privilege and you will learn so much from the next three amazing speakers as they go through how to begin your day, why you should use certain products, and the benefit thereof. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, Southern Africa. My name is Emily Bacile Kwebu. I'm in Polokwane, Limpopo province. I was introduced to this company, Herbalife, by my sponsor, Sipho and Alice Mhaule, who are also executive press team members. I was introduced to this company as a customer. Then I started to build a team, I built an organization, and through hard working, I found myself qualifying for many vacations where I took my two sons and enjoy overseas, fully paid by the company. The other thing that I'm grateful for is that I managed to build myself a house, and I managed also to put my children to private schools, and now they are working. I just want to quickly share with you the product that completely changed my life. For the past 17 years without fail, every morning, here we start with Herbal Aloe concentrate drink, okay? You just pour 120 ml, then you add 3 cupfuls of aloe. We've got 2 flavors, that is mango as well as original, okay? Once you open it, you need to use it within the 30 days after opening it, okay? Then you keep it refrigerated. It's an amazing product, you must try one. Then we've got our tea instant herbal beverage tea. It comes out with 4 flavors, that is peach, raspberry, lemon, and original. You just pour half a teaspoon to 200 to 250 ml of water. You can use cold water or hot water. It all depends on you. You can take it alone, or you can take it after exercise, all right? Or you can take it during your meals. It's also delicious, very good for your mental alertness, okay? The last product that I want to share with you is the Shake Mix Formula 1 Shake. It comes out in different flavors, almost 9 flavors. It's formula number 1 around the world because over 5 million people every day, they're taking this shake as their breakfast. Others will take it for lunch, or others will take it for supper. It all depends on you. So what you do, you just add 2 full spoons to 250 milliliters of water or semi-skimmed milk. You blend it, or you can use your shaker bottle. Then you shake it and you drink. It says it's also suitable for vegans, okay? You can take it every day. So guess what? Almost 5 million people around the globe are taking our Formula 1 shake. It's amazing. You must try one. It's delicious. Okay, so just before I close, I'd like to introduce a certain lady by the name of Maureen Joubert. She's going to share with you products that will complement with these 3 products that I just mentioned to you. Over to you, Maureen.
Thank you, Emily. That was absolutely great. I'm Maureen Joubert from Pretoria, and I was introduced to Herbalife 15 years ago when I was in an ultimate low and feeling extremely lonely working from a home-based office. I fell in love with the products immediately, and I've managed my weight over the years with loads of energy. And today, at the age of 56, I'm cycling 20 to 30 kilometers on my mountain bike. So I registered those years and passionately got started, but very, very part-time. I worked over the years, and Herbalife empowered me after 11 years to file for a divorce and go full-time. In the 4 years I've been full-time, I have bought myself a luxury home, I've qualified to millionaire team level, and I even got a trip to London that's been postponed, And the fully paid vacation we've just heard is being paid out to the value of 4,200 euros. So I say thank you to Herbalife for empowering me financially and with my happiness. I love what I do. So I'm here today to tell you about our fabulous multi-fiber drink. This is a delicate apple flavor and helps with your increase of your daily fiber intake during the day. It supports regularity, healthy digestion, and promotes the growth of friendly intestinal bacteria. One serving provides you with 5 grams of the recommended 25 to 35 daily intake of soluble and insoluble fiber. It also contains 6 fiber sources, artificial sweetener free, no sugar add, and only 75 kilojoules per serving. You just mix 1 measuring scoop with 150 ml water for a drink on its own, or you add your 1 scoop to your favorite Formula One shake mix. It tastes absolutely divine. Our protein drink mix, it's got a delicate vanilla flavor and is an ideal way to get your protein throughout the day. It helps satisfy your hunger cravings and also to meet your daily personal protein requirements. It includes 15 grams of protein and only 7 grams of carbs per serving, packed with 20 vitamins and minerals. Enjoy 2 measuring scoops added to water to prepare a kilojoule control high protein snack for mid-morning or mid-afternoon. And it is absolutely deliciously creamy, nutritious, tasty when you add 1 measuring scoop to your favorite flavor Formula One shake mix, which you can enjoy for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I absolutely love these products. And over to Bridget.
Thank you so much, Maureen. Hi, everyone. My name is Bridget Dikobe. My background is in the Defense Force as a physical trainer. I started in Herbalife 5 years ago. I didn't believe in the products, guys, but I came into Herbalife looking for an extra income. I was one of those people who got paid on the debit orders will run through the night. The following day, I'll be completely broke. I wanted an extra 2,000 rand when I came here. They told me, for me to make money, I need to use the products because I need to know what am I selling to people. And I did just that. And I got into the products, I got amazing results, and people started noticing me, wanted to know, what am I on? First month in the business, I made a profit of 4,500 rand. That got me very much excited. And fast forward, guys, my life has just changed with this amazing opportunity. And now I'm doing Herbalife full time. Herbalife gave me an opportunity to quit my job and focus on this business. And I've been into fully paid for vacation with this amazing company where I took my family with me. I am loving the Herbalife business. I bought myself a brand new house. I bought myself a car. My life has just transformed, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Herbalife. I'm now going to tell you about my 3 most favorite targeted nutrition products. Then the first product that I want to tell you about now is the Rose Guard. Rose Guard is an amazing food supplement. It's got rosemary extract in it. It's high in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. The next product that I want to tell you about is Procore. I love this product. Has got elderberry juice flavor. It's very nice. It's high in minerals, it's high in sodium, it's high in vitamin C and vitamin D. The last product that I want to tell you about, my last favorite, is Nightworks. This is a nighttime food supplement. It's high in folic acid, it's high in amino acid, and it's got a very nice lemon flavor. Thank you so much. This is all that I wanted to share with you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm now going to hand you to the next speaker, Get Team member Luando.
Thank you so much, Bridget, for that. Greetings to everyone. This is Luando Mfaka, the brand new Global Expansion team member, all the way from Barawa, Eastern Cape, but currently residing in Joburg. So before Herbalife, I was into fitness already. I had the body, I had your guns, your six packs, and everything. But the one thing that I lacked was a feeling that was mutual to how I looked. As much as I looked good, I didn't feel as good because I was consuming the supplements with high sugars and everything. So being on Herbalife, I learned so much about the importance of good nutrition. Even in the past 2 years that I've been on Herbalife, I don't want anything else for my breakfast besides my Formula One shake. That is it. So I just feel good and I look good as well now. And the most important thing about my experience with Herbalife is that not only have I learned this information for myself, but I've also been able to help other people with it. So now I look good, I feel good, and I also get to help other people to look good and feel good as well. So it's been an amazing journey for me. Thank you so much, guys. Let us now give it up to Kenny and hear what he has to say about his amazing products.
Hi guys. My name is Kenny Marpopo. I'm all the way from Zimbabwe. Herbalife found me. The reason why I joined Herbalife is that I wanted to make some extra income. And as I using the products, I was that guy who always in the gym, but there was no change. There was no results, guys. And when I started using the products, and I started seeing a change of my body. Started having abs whereby when I post my picture on social media, people are like, wow, what's going on? Did I say? So from there, I got kind of like motivated by what people they were seeing, and I started using more products. And I got a kind of like amazing result. I've got crazy abs. And guys, it's always, I've got the muscle, and guys, it's always 80% nutrition and 20% workout. Each and every day, guys, I wake up with shake, aloe, and tea, and my life is just completely changed.
Let's put our hands together for Millionaire 7.5 team members, Michelle and Chris Thompson. It's time to recognize our movers and shakers.
So thank you so much to every single person for sharing their stories. It doesn't matter how long we've been around for, every single time we hear their stories, it really gets our heart. But I'm Michelle Thompson, this is my amazing husband, Chris, and we've been using the products, me for the last 15 years, Chris for the last 25 years since he was 17 years old. And we just absolutely love how we feel. Chris was such a meat and potatoes boy. He's definitely improved the way that he eats. He's also gained 15 kilos of muscle, and I think he looks really good. I've been using them for 15 years. My skin's improved, my digestive health has improved, and I just love how I feel every single day. And as parents to 3 little boys, age 7, 4, and almost 2, we're very sleep-deprived parents. So for us, the energy that we have is just absolutely amazing. But we've been doing the business for 15 years. We just absolutely love it. We get to work around our kids every day, which for us is the biggest blessing. We've traveled the world with Herbalife, and we've made really amazing memories. But I think the biggest thing for us is that every single day we wake up with purpose, we wake up with a mission, and we don't miss any of those moments with our kids. So we get to take them to school every day, fetch them from school, and just be part of their day-to-day life, which for us, family is everything. And this opportunity has really given us all of that. So we're truly grateful.
Absolutely. And so we've seen already that we have an amazing company with great products. So great products and great results, it's an amazing opportunity. And we've got many different ways of earning income. We can retail the products, help people get in the best shape of their life. And we can also enroll new members, and the company pays us a wholesale income for orders that are placed by members. We can also develop an organization and build up a royalty income stream and get paid bonuses. Also very exciting is there's an opportunity to qualify for a fully paid international vacation every single year to exotic locations around the world. So there's just so much to go for in this opportunity. Before we get into any more details about how that income is generated, we're going to take this opportunity now to recognize some very important people.
So the goal of every single member getting started is to get to the 50% level. And this is a level that we call the supervisor. And we just want to take a moment to congratulate all the new supervisors that are on this call. We are so incredibly proud of you. And from Chris and myself and all of the leaders, we just want to say massive congratulations. We are so excited for your journey. And this is just the start. This is where all the rewards open up. This is such a great opportunity for you to grow from. And we just want to let the names roll and say, big congratulations from all of us. Well done, guys.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Asanda Ngamani from the beautiful province of KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you, Chris and Michelle, for such an amazing presentation. And guys, now we are going to be talking about retail profits. I love retail profits. But before I do that, let me introduce myself. Like I said, I'm Asanda Ngamani. I'm a mom of 3 boys and I'm married. And Herbalife found me in August 2014. Guys, I needed something for weight management. I needed something for a financial breakthrough because I was really broke. Background of a management accountant, at a municipality, and guys, things were just not adding up together at all. And yes, I went to the meeting and I decided right there and then that I'm going to go and give it a try and see what happens if I do everything they had said right. And listen to me, guys, you are now looking at a retired management accountant who is now doing Herbalife full-time. And I am forever grateful to my sister Vet for introducing me into the opportunity. And now let's talk about retail profits. Herbalife offers 4 discount levels in terms of retail. I've got a slide that's going to keep on playing there. Just have a look at it. I'm going to explain it at the same time. We've got 4 discount levels. It's 25, 35%, 42%, 50%. But then how you move up in each level in terms of the retail profits. Just go and speak to somebody who invited you guys. But listen to me, 25% offers you a whopping 423 rands with 1 customer. That is on STEM, which is our basic breakfast kit, the Shake Aloti Multifiber PDM. 1 customer at 35% with our retail profits, guys, offers you 592 rand. 1 customer now at 42% offers you the 710 rand profits that's coming to your pocket. And 1 customer at 50%, guess what, offers you 845 rand, guys, retail profits. Now, why settle for 25 and not go for 42, for 50%? You know, guys, it's amazing. The retail profits in Herbalife are amazing. The one beautiful thing that I know is that imagine this: if you've got 10 customers, how much would you be making in each level? I started seeing that this opportunity is really working for me. I was still at 25%, but guess what, guys? I had cash every day in my wallet. So here's the beautiful thing that I'm gonna tell you with retail profits. How much you earn depends on how many people you talk to a day. The rule in Herbalife is talk to 10 people a day, every day. Imagine when you've got 20 customers. Yeah, 20 customers, because it is possible. So I love retail profits. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Asanda, for sharing how you earn your first stream of income, guys. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Junior Koza. My background is in personal training and fitness modeling. I got started on my Herbalife journey in 2017, exactly 3 years ago, when I was looking for a business opportunity. Now, when I first started my journey, guys, I was really a snack. I had a 6-pack because I came from a competitive bodybuilding background of using all sorts of supplements. Until my friend who nagged me for about 2 years eventually got me into the business, and he told me that these products are high nutrition and low in calories. Now, I don't want to overcomplicate everything, but I then understood that as a bodybuilder, I would need as much nutrition in with minimal calories if I really wanted to get shredded. So I then got started on the lifestyle products that you can see here, together with the sports range as well, because I went on all the products when I first started, because we all going to have to start the same way. Now, when I got started on the journey, I went literally from a snack to a full course meal while preparing for my bodybuilding competition. And during that time, after my bodybuilding competition, I had a podium finish, and I was chosen to represent South Africa in Brazil. My business started booming, and then I hit the supervisor level. I've had the most phenomenal journey, guys, because between the time I started the business and now, I'm currently in qualification for the millionaire team level, and the income is quite exciting there. It's about 7 figures yearly in residual income, which is what we're going to get into as well. But I want to speak about the wholesale profit, guys, which is the second stream of income that you have in this business. So just to make this quite simple as well, ever since I got to the supervisor level and I'm getting my products at half price, I then understood that basically now to unlock your second stream of income, which is wholesale profit, you would then need to start forming a team. When obviously now remember the first benefit of becoming a member is that you start at a 25% discount. So the first 5 members I got into the business, then I obviously needed to make sure that they would have to order the products at first. And if you understand the business, for every member that you have ordering a shake for about 400 rands, you will then make 100 rand. And obviously now they also told us to focus on serving people in this business. So instead of me focusing on making money, I focused on serving the 5 members that I have in the business to then expand my impact. I then eventually helped all 5 of them make an extra 1,500 rands retail profit, which basically means that I also got paid 25% wholesale profit. So whichever amount of money my member made as a retail profit, it was then accumulated as a wholesale check for me, which I get paid on the 15th of the month. 5 members times 1,500 rands. Retail profit is a wholesale check of 7,500 rand wholesale profit. So that's how I got paid my wholesale profit within the first year of doing the business. I was really making about 15 to 20,000 rands retail profit with the extra 10,000 rand wholesale profit. Within a year of doing the business, I was really making 30,000 rands retailing and wholesaling as well, which is quite exciting from this company as well. So I'm quite grateful for this opportunity to then unlock all multiple streams of income, because Robert Kiyosaki says multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury, it is now a necessity. So I'm so grateful that I took advantage of this opportunity when I did, because I have now unlocked 5 streams of income and I'm living life on my own terms. Thank you so much. Over to you, Amina.
Thank you, Junior Khoza, for sharing how our passive income actually gets started. We are Amina and Shakil Tambe from South Africa, proud parents to 9 beautiful children. I'm a baker by profession, that's my background, and my husband is in the IT strategy industry and an entrepreneur. I got started on the products 23 years ago and stayed a customer for 12 years because my skeptical husband didn't believe there was actually a business. But in 2009, got a few friends, started on the products, and within 5 years, we hit the millionaire team. My husband was able to retire from the corporate industry, and now we live in a beautiful small holding in Sandton, South Africa. We work from home around our 9 beautiful kids. We've been to 30 destinations internationally with Herbalife, and 11 paid-for vacations. Thank you, Herbalife. So getting to supervisor is where your income actually opens up. Creating supervisors helps you to earn your royalties. So how do we go about doing this? Because the exciting thing about royalties is not only do you earn the passive income, but earning the passive income helps you to build a team that helps you to actually grow internationally. So here we have Mary on your first level as a supervisor, and you get paid 5% of everything that Mary and her members accumulate. So for example, 10,000 volume points in a month, Herbalife would pay you an extra 9,000 rands or $500. And if Mary had to bring John, which is your second level supervisor, and John and his team accumulate 6,000 volume points, that's an extra $300 or 5,400 rands to you and to Mary. Yes, every level of supervisor above gets paid. And if John brings in Susan, which is your third level supervisor, and Susan and her team does 4,000 volume points, that's an extra $200 or 3,600 rands. So in 1 month, you could make an extra passive income of $1,000 or 18,000 rands. And that's really exciting. What's even more exciting is you can have as many first-line supervisors and them creating their own lines of supervisors. And it doesn't matter if they're not in the same country as you. It doesn't matter where they are, because Herbalife will track all this and pay you into your bank account. It's really exciting to know that royalties are created by meaningful relationships with supervisors and helping them get what they want, their dreams and their goals. And even more exciting is the travel, the people that you meet. The next level that we have is so exciting because it's what we call the bonus level. And we have an amazing speaker, Thabiseng Leratule, to introduce you. Thank you so much.
Morning, Team Herbalife. Great morning, Southern Africa. My name is Thabiseng Leratule, born and bred in Lesotho and relocated and now naturalized in Botswana. Herbalife found me in April 2005 as a civil servant looking for an opportunity to earn extra income. Not much, roughly 500. And I didn't have any interest whatsoever on the products or in pursuing healthy, active lifestyle. But the best thing that happened is my mentor got me locked onto the products right away. And from day one, I got amazing results. Awesome energy. From day one until today, I've experienced amazing body transformation. It's just beautiful. And my results from day one to date have been pushing my business on a daily basis. And week one on the products, I earned myself whooping 500 worth of profit. And to date, the highlights of my Herbalife journey is the company has afforded me an opportunity to retire from employment at age 32 and be able to do my Herbalife business full-time, where I work around my family and we're able to travel the world. Which brings us to the topic that I'm going to cover with you, at vacations and bonuses. Let's first start with the bonuses. What are those bonuses? The bonuses are the fourth stream or level of income in the Herbalife plan. And these bonuses will come, or you earn these bonuses as your business is becoming a lot more stable, which is brought by consistency in production at personal level, as well as bringing on board leaders at all different levels. And those royalties that we were taught about, once they add up to a minimum of 1,000 on a monthly basis every month, and you keep steering your personal production, that's how you qualify for bonuses. And these bonuses are a monetary reward. Now, the vacations are a lifestyle reward. Vacations are those priceless moments that you spend with your family and your Herbalife family in some of the most exotic destinations in the entire world. And vacations are what everybody and anybody can qualify for as long as you work hard enough. The basics of qualifying for the vacations are what we call the vacation points at different levels. The most accessible one to almost everybody who's here now as a new global expansion team, you just need 50,000 vacation points. And at all different levels, you need 100, 130, and 150 total vacation points. Total vacation points, remember, they are your royalty points plus your total volume points. So all of us can make it to the next vacation. Remember, Matthew says your success is only limited by your imagination and your hard work. You just gotta see it. If you can't see it, borrow my eyes. Let's borrow the vision of Mark. Thank you very much. Over to the MC. Thank you so much.
Let's acknowledge a very special group of people and who are at stepping stones to get team, our world team, and active world team members. Put your hands together for Millionaire 7.5 team member Anthony Larter.
Hey everybody, I'm just so excited to be joining you all today. My name is Anthony Larter and I've been in Herbalife now for 22 years. And I was originally attracted to the business opportunity when I found myself trapped in a massive debt spiraling situation. And after seeing the results that my wife had on the products, I got on the products and I couldn't believe how my energy went up. And even though my circumstances hadn't changed, I just felt myself coping so much better. And I just got very, very excited. And all I can say is that now, after all these years, we live a total life of freedom. We travel the world. We live in a beautiful home in Port Elizabeth. We have no fear of our futures. We have no trepidation for the future of our children or our grandchildren. And we're just so thankful to Herbalife and our sponsors and all of you who've helped us on this journey and form such a great part of our success. And we just feel that we're just getting started. But my job here today is to tell you about the World Team and the Active World Team members. And, to qualify for the World Team level, you need to do 2,500 volume points in 4 consecutive months. And the second way of qualifying to the World Team level is if you do 10,000 volume points in 1 month. Or there's a third way of qualifying to the World Team level, and that is if you personally have done your 2,500 volume points, but your team of supervisors underneath of you have collectively done 500 royalty points. That's a third way of qualifying to the World Team level. And and this is a very exciting position to be in, because that means that you are now a committed user of the products. You're developing a nice team of customer. A group of customers, and you're developing this nice team of members who are also getting customers. However, if you qualify all 3 ways within a 6-month period, in other words, if you do 2,500 volume points in 4 consecutive months, or you do 5,000 points within 2 months, 2 months within a 6-month period, or your team of supervisors underneath you have done 500 royalty points, and if you do all of those applications within a 6-month period, you qualify to the prestigious active world team position. Now that's where it starts getting very, very exciting, because at that level the company is going to give you a pat on the back, well done, $500 bonus, plus our prestigious president's team are going to be taking you out on a lifestyle day, which you guys can enjoy at the next extravaganza. So guys, please help me in working out our brand new world team members and our brand new active world team members.
Hi everyone, my name is Nelisi Wenyoga. I met Herbalife Nutrition in 2015, doing it part-time with a full-time mindset. 2018, I resigned from my job to do Herbalife full-time. 3 months in Herbalife Nutrition, Herbalife paid me 1,600 Rand. And last month's income from Herbalife Nutrition was 94,000 Rand. And what I can say is I am so grateful. The company has offered me an opportunity to travel to 6 different countries, 2 fully paid for vacation. I'm so thankful and so grateful to Herbalife Nutrition, for it has really changed my life. Thank you, Herbalife.
A very good morning, Southern Africa. My name is Lindy Kotlao, all the way from Botswana. I'm a teacher by profession. Herbalife met me in 2011 when I was struggling with weight, couldn't manage my weight. I had tried a lot of things, but nothing was seeming to be working. Got introduced to the Herbalife Healthy Active Lifestyle Program. The first day on the products, I got amazing energy. And 6 months down the line, I was seeing a lot of changes in the way I looked. I've been able to manage my weight from 2011 to date. And the beautiful thing is, along the way, most of my friends and my family members and my colleagues saw the results, got interested, and as I was introducing them, I was beginning to seriously build business. And through building this business, through helping customers, we've been able to travel the world with my husband. We have been to more than 10 overseas countries. We have been to vacations. We have been to future president team retreats, which are international events. We have been able to achieve so much. We have been able to buy property, which is something that we couldn't achieve outside of Herbalife. So we are forever grateful for the Herbalife opportunity. Thank you.
What a fantastic session, but wait, there's more. Introducing President's team member IceNim, who will be recognizing our new TAB team members.
Hello everybody, it's IceNim, Cape Town, South Africa, and very excited to be on this call today, and especially the special guest who's coming up a little bit later. This is a person that we met 25 years ago when we got going in a business, and he just told us 4 things. You need to know 4 things, and that is to get a result on the products, understand this marketing plan, your income stream, and then see the big picture of this business, and then promote. And I suggest you will do that later on during eSlot. But just quickly, my story, 25 years ago, started with the products and got amazing results. At that stage, I was going to run my 7th Comrades, and I was using all kinds of supplementations before Herbalife, but I used it correctly, and as a bonus, I lost some kilos, and I bettered my best time in the Comrades that year. It was my 7th one. Bettered my best time by 42 minutes, and I was blown away. I felt on these incredible products, and I just wanted to stay on the products for the rest of my life. But with results on the products, and maybe you've heard some stories earlier on about people getting results on the products, and that's where everything starts. So when you get results on the products, people start noticing, and they want to get the same kind of results that you're getting. And this is how we stumbled into the business. We just started sharing the products with people, and they got results, and they started sharing it with other people. And this is how we fell into the business side of it. And, we quickly realized that there's different levels in this company. And, 25 years ago, I was working for a very large corporate company selling liquor. I did that for 11 years. And I couldn't understand this incredible incomes that some of these guys are now earning through this opportunity. And today, my job is to actually show you some levels in this business where people are really, really making changes in other people's lives and also financially in their own lives. So we just, attend all the trainings and meetings that were available. And now we're sitting here on a Zoom conference call, and people can, log in from all around the entire world. And this is pretty amazing. But today, my slot is, the people you've heard earlier on, the Active World team. And now I'm going to announce some of the incredible people making huge strides in South Africa and Southern Africa. We call them the Tabulator team. This is where you get to different levels and where you also now start earning bonuses. So the first level is Global Expansion Team. That is where people build up a little team of people and they do $20,000 worth of business. The 2.5, where they move up as just another level, which is 50,000. And then we move into the Millionaire team with a very nice sound to it, Millionaire. And then the 7.5 mil team as well. They are knocking on President's team. And they're very excited to see what's happening in South Africa. And I think you will be pretty excited looking at us for the very first time to see what is the possibilities in this business. So, the freedom that we have in this business is to work whenever you feel like working. Well, not feel like working, but we do work in this business as well. But, just to give you a little glimpse of what is possible, you're going to see some names coming up. And this is the guys who really taking Herbalife to the next level. And I hope you enjoy this one.
It would be unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Write this down. Using the products, wearing a button, and talking to people.
We are about to go faster, stronger, better, deeper, wider, city to city.
get you started.
Thank you so much to our MC for that kind and beautiful introduction. Really, I feel so honored. This is Nombasa Maseti. I'm 30 years of age. I am married to Michael, the first man, and together we've got 3 beautiful children that we get to raise, and we feel so deeply honored every day watching our children grow. I've got a background in grade 12. I was a waitress, I was a cashier, and I was a street vendor helping my mother sell rats and cockroaches poison in Costin here in PE. I found Herbalife Nutrition via an inbox that was sent to me by a person who was a total stranger. And at the time, I was working for a gym, earning 3,000 rands a month. I don't want to lie to you guys, I was really happy with my income because I was used to 1,050 per month, 2,000 per month. So this was really something great to me. And as a result, I was not interested in Herbalife Nutrition because I thought it's going to waste my time and I would lose sight on the most beautiful 3,000 rands that I'm getting offered here in the job. So nonetheless, the person did not, give up. He kept on pestering. I sent the money. I joined. And amazing thing is that I used the products. My skin cleared. I had a bit of fat to lose, and my energy levels went up the roof. So people started noticing really the difference in me, and they got started on the products. And within 12 days, I made a retail profit of 3,000 rands, which was the same amount of money that I worked for the whole month. I thought to myself, wow, let me have a look at this, not with one eye, but with both eyes. So within my first 2 months in the business, I qualified to become a supervisor, which got me 50%. And 1 year, I was a global expansion team. 2 years, a qualified millionaire team. 3 years, I qualified in the prestigious level of the top 1% being a president's team member. And 11 months right after qualifying president's team member, I was now a Pres Team 20,000 royalties, and we earn an incredible income together with my husband. We've traveled the world with Herbalife, not that it's the only thing. They give us money and we get to live in this beautiful home where we watch our kids on a daily basis, run around the garden, being in the swimming pool, which is amazing, especially in this time that people have room to move around. So we've been to France twice. We went to Spain twice. We were in Czech Republic, Prague. We were in Germany recently. We were in Singapore. I can't remember all the countries. There's just a lot, guys. Really, it's incredible. And but one of the amazing things that happened is that me, Brett, Kelly, got to go to Switzerland in the mountains because of the fact that we are part of the ESG, where we had a meeting. And this is where I got to meet this legend. Woo! So he's been in the business for over 30 years. And really, guys, this is someone that I had breakfast with almost every day when we were in Switzerland. For me, it's like he is Mark Hughes. I've never met the person who started this company, but he was very close to Mark Hughes. So, and even now, to show how incredible people are, he calls me almost on a daily basis. We chat, and I call him my daddy. So he's been in the business, as I said, for over 30 years. He's got about 200 president's team members in his organization, and he's built his business in many, many countries, which one of them is in the UK as our upline, international senior executive president's team members, 15K, Angela Jackson, who played a very big role in, our business. He's got 6 Chairman's Club members, 6. And one of them is a founder's circle with him. How incredible is that? He was the first Chairman's Club member. Yeah. He's been number 1 3 times back in the 90s. And right now he is number 7 in the entire world at the Mark Hughes Bonus Awards. This guy is a 40K. And I am so excited, and I really want you to type and to drop some hearts on the comment section. And please help me welcome our Founders Circle 40K, none other than Mr. Alan Richards Lawrence.
Nombasa, thank you for that incredible introduction. You did it exactly the way I told you to. And by the way, I looked up your name. My goodness, you were appropriately named. How apt. The word Nombasa in your language means achiever, like a medal. Oh my goodness, your parents knew something when they named you Nombasa. And I'm looking forward to hear your full story. We're looking forward to have you on the 26th of this month at the United Kingdom, which is going all over the world, where you're going to be the star guest and telling your whole story. And you know, people who are on this call are going to be able to get that Zoom number and listen to your full story on Sunday week, 26th of this month. So thank you for that introduction. Well, listen, everybody, I'm so excited and honored to be on this incredible call where all of Africa is on the call, plus people from all over the world. And I'm looking forward to share my story. My present story is I'm in lockdown. I've been in lockdown for a month, and I haven't been able to have a haircut. So I wish Elsa from South Africa was here. Otherwise, a few more days and I'd be looking like something out of Planet of the Apes. But anyway, I'm here to tell you my story. And some of you have heard it before. Most of the leaders have heard it before. But Mark Hughes told his story every time he went on stage. So here goes. My background's I'm a lawyer by training. 15 years, I had my own practice. I was lucky. My mother was a famous milliner who made beautiful hats, many of which went to South Africa. So I always thank South Africa for helping to pay for my education. Charterhouse, Cambridge, really the best education. And we were first generation. I was born in 1942, down in the underground while the bombs were falling. And that was my start in life. So I was born during a disaster, and now I'm coming to you during another disaster. But as I'm going to say later on, every disaster creates an opportunity. And 1984 was the significant year. We were all waiting for 1984. George Orwell had written the famous book of 1984. And it was the worst year of my life and the best year. I'd been a lawyer, acting for different people. Then I went into business for two or 3 years. And I really wasn't the world's greatest businessman. And I was about to lose about $100,000 in a dance studio I'd put some money into with Carol. And that was going to go broke. My brother gave me half the money. He said, "You're an idiot." And, you know, if enough people tell you you're an idiot, you start to believe it. But one night, everything changed. I'm in a nightclub, a very famous nightclub, just had its 50th anniversary, called Tramp in London. And in walks my good friend, Christine Lewis. I'd known her for about a year. And she'd just come from Los Angeles, where she'd found this new company. And she walked into this exclusive nightclub wearing a lose weight now, ask me how button. Not the sort of thing you did in that type of environment. And she saw me in the corner, and she'd been to a seminar that I'd done on personal development, not earning any money, but something I really loved doing. And she knew if she could get me, now I see it, that if she could get me, that would be great for her. And she started talking, but with the drinking and dancing, I couldn't understand what she was talking about, except one thing. She said, "Come to a meeting, come to a meeting." And I said, "Yes, yes, yes," but I meant no, no, no. But for the next 6 weeks, she telephoned every single day. And finally, there was only one way to stop her asking me to the meeting, and that was to go to one. And she and her partner, Elizabeth, took me hand in hand to this little meeting at the Tara Hotel in Kensington. And I knew it wasn't for me. I wasn't interested in vitamins or nutrition. But I sort of thought the business opportunity might be something. And I went home and I got Carol to start using the products because she'd been injured in a modeling accident in Germany, broke her leg, she was on painkillers. And after 3 or 4 days of using the products, she said, listen, you're a fat slob, why don't you use this stuff? And that's when I started to take the products. And it was unbelievable. In a very short space of time, I lost 16 pounds and I felt unbelievable. And that's when she signed up. We signed up into the business. And then I started going to the meetings. And I never missed a meeting. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, every single Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And I went to the meeting alone the first time. And then I started to bring people, and the rest is history. And 3 months later, a young man was coming to London, big meeting at the Royal Lancaster Hotel, and that was Mark Hughes. And that was the first time I'd met him. And I listened to everything he said. He said, use the products, wear the button, and talk to people. If you talk to some people, you'll make some money. And you talk to lots of people, you're going to get, well, I won't use the word that he said, but it's going to work for you. And that's what I did. I started using the products, all the products. And that's really the real secret. My first tip to all of you is use all the products. And some of you might say, well, it's all right for you to say that. You've got the money. It's going to cost me. What's going to cost you is if you don't use all the products, because what you don't use, you won't sell. And so you can't afford not to use all the products. That's the big secret. And then I started wearing the button, and I can tell you it wasn't easy. Lose Weight Now asked me how. Lawyer, wearing the button in London. I went to my friends and family and I said, this is going to be great for you. Said, we're great already. Everybody rejected me. And all the invitations to parties, they all stopped coming because everybody knew I was going to turn up wearing this button. Mark Hughes always loved the story of my going to lunch with my two brothers, Bobby and Anthony. And Bobby said, listen, you're going to, unless you take that button off, you're going to eat alone. And I sat at the bar and I ate alone. That was one of Mark's favorite stories. And I talked to people. I talked to people about the products, but mostly I talked to people about the business and started taking people to the meetings. And I always remember that very first training with Mark, because everything I've done since then was based on that meeting. And here's what he taught me. He said, use, wear, talk. That's the secret. And number 4, write this down. He said that, and I'm saying it to you now. Write these points down. He said, he always used to say, write it down when it was a significant thing. And the most significant thing is try to qualify for everything. I didn't understand that. I used to just get invited to parties. I didn't have to qualify for them. But soon I found out that if I tried to qualify for everything, other people would try. And I started to bring some people who were really broke. I was broke, but I had a gold American Express card. We lived next to Buckingham Palace with a $400,000 mortgage and a Mercedes outside, but I didn't have the money for the gas for the Mercedes. So we were broke at a different level. And I found some people who were really broke, and they joined me, and everything that has happened for me was really built on those first 3 years in the business. Mark said, recruiting is the lifeblood of the business. Write that down. And he told us you need to speak to 10 people a day, 10 on the products, 10 on the recruiting. I didn't do it every day, but it was something I tried to do every day. And he gave us a word called Sinaloa. It's a town in Mexico, S-I-N-O. If you speak to enough people, somebody's going to get on the product, somebody's going to come to the meeting. And then he taught us the next thing, sponsor wide and work deep. all right? In other words, I would get people in the business. And now, as an ambassador told you, I've now got 10 lines of president's team members. Not one of them was my first line. I found people who found people and always worked deep. And for the first years, we worked on 3 levels. But then later on came the infinite level. But I treat her like my very first level, somebody I personally sponsored. The next thing he said, follow-up equals fortune. The secret is in follow-up. And that's what I did. Because even if I signed someone as a distributor, there was always danger if I hadn't got them to use the products. So using the products was the most important thing and getting them a result. The next thing he said is the first 72 hours is the most important. If you can help somebody get a customer or a distributor in the first 72 hours, you're going to get them locked in and you're giving them some success. And that's what I did. And the next thing was the real secret. He said, it's not brilliance, it's not education, it's not the way you speak. What wins in Herbalife is consistency. Whatever you do, do it consistently. And that's what I did. And he also said, all systems will let you down because your people are going to want to do different. I didn't want to be the leader. I wanted to create leaders. And most of my people are better than me, I promise you, at the business. I learned from John Peterson. He was the #1 distributor. Susan has still been the #1 for 15 years.